The bad haircut panic. The barber spins you around to face the mirror and your stomach drops. They completely ruined your hair. It's nothing like the photo you showed them, nothing like what you asked for. But when they ask how it looks, you hear yourself saying it's perfect. You tip well, smile at reception, and walk out planning to wear hats for the next month. This happens because disappointing the barber feels like committing a crime. Your mouth cannot say that this isn't what you wanted. You'd rather live with terrible hair than endure 10 seconds of awkward confrontation. It's like your honesty has an off switch in front of strangers. The instant yes reflex. Your coworker asks if you can help them move this weekend, and yes escapes before you even process the question. You have concert tickets. You hate moving, but the agreement is already out there. Now you're offering to bring your truck and some boxes. This instant agreement happens because your mind processes saying no as inflicting pain. The same regions that fire when you stub your toe activate when you disappoint someone else. Your response system works faster than your logic. Saturday, you'll show up with coffee and donuts, missing the concert you paid for because refusing feels like punching someone in the face. Over-apologizing. Someone bumps into you and you're the one apologizing. They walked into you, but you're saying sorry 3 times. This backwards response happens because any hint of conflict triggers your alarm system. Tension, even imaginary tension, floods you with stress hormones. Someone looks mildly annoyed? You say sorry. Someone else drops something. You say sorry. The weather's bad? You'll find a way to say sorry. You've turned apologies into an art form. Some people say sorry 20 times a day for things that aren't remotely their fault. It's like you're taking credit for everything wrong in the world. Compliment rejection. Someone praises you for your great presentation and you immediately launch into why it actually sucked. You mention every flaw, how you rushed it, the typo on slide 7, anything to tear it down. You cannot just say thank you and move on. This deflection happens because praise doesn't land right in your system. Instead of feeling good, you feel exposed. If people think you're competent, they'll expect competence. If they expect competence, you might disappoint them. So you destroy the compliment before it can create pressure. It's like you're allergic to being seen as capable. Reluctant volunteering. You agree to water your neighbor's plants for the weekend. Simple enough. But somehow you're also getting their mail, feeding their cat, mowing their lawn, and cleaning their house while you're at it. Each request was tiny, but now you're their unpaid property manager. This happens because helping gives you a rush that feels better than any drug. Each yes releases a little hit of validation. Before you know it, your entire weekend is booked with other people's chores. You've become the neighborhood's volunteer staff. It's like you're addicted to being useful. Avoiding decisions. Your friends ask where to eat and suddenly you have 0 opinions. You're desperately craving Thai food, but you say whatever works for everyone. When they pick the place you hate, you say it's fine for you. This happens because stating what you want feels like starting a fight. Your mind treats preferences as potential conflict. The same pathways that handle arguments also handle expressing desires. So, wanting Thai food feels identical to attacking the group. You'll eat food you hate before you'll risk seeming difficult. It's like your opinions evaporate under pressure. Fear of disappointment. You wake up genuinely sick with fever and can barely stand, but you spend an hour composing the perfect cancellation text. 3 paragraphs of apology, your exact symptoms, 5 alternative dates, and a promise to make it up to them. The guilt feels worse than the illness. This overcompensation happens because canceling triggers your deepest shame responses. You cannot tell the difference between missing coffee and betraying a blood oath. They text back, feel better, and you sigh in relief. You're treating the flu like you committed treason. It's like needing a lawyer to call in sick. Forced positivity. The meeting is clearly doomed. Terrible idea, impossible timeline, and everyone knows it won't work. Someone asks for thoughts, and you hear yourself agreeing with the project. Not because you believe in it, but because disagreeing would create tension. This fake enthusiasm happens because your mind treats group disagreement as a survival threat. Dissent creates discomfort. Discomfort triggers alarm bells, and lying feels safer than honesty. The project will definitely fail. Everyone knows it, but everyone's doing the same calculation. It's like cheerleading for a sinking ship. The verbal doormat. Your coworker is tearing apart your work in front of everyone, and you're actually laughing along. They're being genuinely cruel, but you're nodding like they have good points. This response happens because confrontation triggers your freeze response. Adrenaline floods your system, but instead of fighting back, you play dead. Your throat literally tightens, making arguing physically difficult. Tonight in the shower, you'll have the perfect comeback. But right now, your body chose playing dead over conflict. It's like watching yourself lose a fight in third person. The snowball effect. Someone asks you to print one document. At the printer, they mention they actually need 5 copies. Then they wonder if you could sort them. Then binding would be great. Then dropping them off would really help. Your 1-minute favor is now your entire afternoon. This happens because you evaluate each request fresh, never adding them up. Each new task seems tiny and reasonable on its own. Only later do you realize you've become their personal assistant. But by then, you're already at FedEx shipping their packages. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. Compulsive helping. You finish your work early and immediately start hunting for people to help. Sarah looks stressed, so you take half her workload. Tom seems behind, so you're doing his reports. You cannot sit still while others are busy. This compulsion happens because helping others delivers more satisfaction than your own achievements. Their relief gives you a bigger high than your own success. By 5 o'clock, you've done 6 people's jobs while yours was finished by noon. Idle hands don't make you restless. They make you feel not needed. It's like you're powered by helping other people. The cost of harmony. The check comes, and someone says, let's just split it evenly. You had pasta and water. They had 3 cocktails and the lobster. But you're already pulling out your card to pay $40 for your $8 meal. This happens because the discomfort of speaking up outweighs losing money. You decide that $32 extra costs less than 5 seconds of social friction. Next time will be exactly the same because this math never changes. Your politeness has a price tag, and you always pay it. It's like you're funding everyone else's dinner to avoid a moment of tension. The call that never ends. Customer service said to give them 5 minutes and then they would be back on the line. It's been 20 now. Your ear is numb, your battery's dying, you've missed 2 meetings, but hanging up feels like quitting life itself. This persistence happens because you're too invested to quit now. The time already wasted makes wasting more time feel logical. Plus, hanging up without resolution feels like leaving a door open in your mind. Every 2 minutes, the song resets and you hear them saying that your call is very important to them. Even though you know it's a lie, you have great difficulty ending the call. It's like Stockholm Syndrome, but with customer service. Return guilt. Someone gives you a gift that's completely wrong. Wrong size, wrong color. You're literally allergic to it, but returning it feels like rejecting them personally. So it lives in your closet forever. Tag still on. Never worn. When they ask about it, you lie and say you love it. This happens because your mind can't separate objects from relationships. Rejecting the gift and rejecting the person activate identical responses. Saying you don't want this sweater processes the same as saying you don't want them. Your closet becomes a graveyard of bad gifts you're too polite to give back. It's like hoarding objects to protect feelings. So which glitch controls your life? Drop your worst one below. Now excuse me, I need to go apologize to someone for breathing too loud. Peace out.